The answer, my Pisces, will be blowing in the wind. The answer will be blowing in the wind. The answer, my Pisces, will be blowing in the wind. The answer will be blowing in the wind. Especially when it comes to the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and the 19th of July 2022. Hello, my gorgeous Pisces. My name is Sasha Bonasin, and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Piscelini, and it's for July 2022. I had to think there for a second. So this monthly horoscope tarot card forecast is for you, my gorgeous Pisces, and it's for July 2022. I mean, what a remarkable month you are going to have. When it comes to the actual numerology, your number is number 13. This is a 1-3. This is a very powerful number, and you know it's all about the actual transformation that you are still going through. And it's also an important number when it comes to really powerful opportunities which are going to manifest when it comes to this month. And this means to you so much. This is going to mean to you so much because it's a lot to do with your spiritual journey, and it's a lot to do with those things that means to you the most. So when it comes to the skills that you are really great about, when it comes to those things that you love expressing yourself with quite a lot, that you put you in touch with your own spirit, with your own soul, this in itself is going to be highlighted quite a lot throughout the actual month of July indeed. And also at the same time, on the 7th of July, on the 17th of July and the 27th of July. These 3 days are going to bring you such an important sign, such an important clarity about a clear road ahead, about a clear direction ahead. And this is what you need to remember as well, my gorgeous Piscelini indeed. And also when it comes to the actual number 13, you know, in numerology, this is a very, very strong number. So you are gonna have such an interesting experience, and you know the experience that you're gonna have at around the mid-July, it's really gonna make you wonder questions about life. You know, you will go really, really deep, but this deepness is needed at this moment in time because it's going to help you to gather your own thoughts. And once you gather your own thoughts, you will see that there is only one particular way out of the situation that is no longer serving you, and that in itself it's going to become quite obvious and evident, especially within the last 11 days of July indeed. You know, basically what this also means when it comes to the actual number 13, that you are about to make one huge massive final push. You are about to make a huge push, you know, when it comes to things that have been holding you down, and when it comes to the very negative stage of your life, but you're not going to be aware of it immediately. So it's all about you understanding, you know, like how you're going to know what this is, you know, but it's to do with the life, you know, with the parts of your life that are no longer serving you that well, with the parts of your life that you're really bored about. So you will know what this is, you know, but you're not going to be aware of that immediately. So the bottom line is you are also about to make like a bit, pretty much so a rather final push. And this is so important because as soon as that happened, you know, there is a confirmation that you are going to have, and this confirmation that you are going to have, it's also going to indicate this process of transition that you're actually going to find yourself at. You are about to have a bit of a lotus moment indeed again. Lotus is a very powerful flower, and it's a very powerful when it comes to its spiritual meaning and its spirituality as well, because lotus grows through mud, through like a dirtiness, and then it grows through the muddy water, but it comes to the top, you know, it comes to the top, and at the end it rises above the actual water, and it's facing the sun, it's facing the moon, baby. This is exactly what is going to happen with you, my gorgeous Piscelini. So you are about to have your own lotus moment, so which means karmically this is going to be quite a rewarding month, and especially after everything you have been through, lots of confusion that you have been through over the last 24 to 36 months indeed, and subconsciously this was like really slow slowing you down, because you know, when we decide something in our mind, you know, we are halfway there. As long as we are optimistic and as long as we keep going, you know, we are going to be absolutely fine. But when we kind of decide something in our mind and then we are negative, my lord, you know, you're just locking the door right in front of you. You're locking the door and you're just extending your own journey until you realize with yourself, within yourself, how powerful you actually are. And this is what number 13 in numerology is also bringing you. You know, the new you is coming. The new you is coming, and the new you, it's only going to be obvious like right at around the end of July 2022. So this is all needed for you to actually kind of experience certain things, you know, in order to get where you're actually going to get. On another hand, what I really like, it's something that was on your mind, like specifically, like so much, especially over the last 3 months, you know, over the last 3 months, something was on your mind. It's something like it pretty much so, it's like it was on your mind like quite a lot. Oh, what I'm gonna do next, how I'm gonna do this next, or what I'm gonna do next. You know, it's a lot about the next stage that was on your mind over the last 3 months, you know. But it's just almost as if maybe you were waiting to find out a bit more in order to kind of go forward with this, with your life. You know, it's something that was on your mind for the last 3 months, something that you wanted to do, something that is part of your own change, something that requires from you to also like kind of step into an unknown area of your life. But it's also required bravery, it's also required motivation, it requires from you to understand that you are the only one who can actually do something about yourself when it comes to this life and spiritual journey. Do not ever give your power away. Do not ever let anyone else decide what you're going to do and how you're going to live and things like that. So it's all about you understanding this with your spirit, and this is exactly what is going to happen here. Someone is going to motivate you like a big mama, is stepping in. Hello, my darling, I'm about to motivate you. And this motivation is about the last 3 months that I've been talking about. Someone is actually going to motivate you, the certain person who is in your life. And this is absolutely brilliant, because that person is successful in so many different ways, and that person is also successful when it comes to, like, you know, their spirituality and things that they are doing. And this person is going to inspire you so much. And through this, you know what, and that person is going to be highlighted on the 3rd of July, 13th of July, and the 23rd of July. So these 3 days, this person is going to be highlighted within these 3 days, who is going to inspire you so much. And that person is going to inspire you like in a way where you are like, oh my god, you're gonna know exactly, specifically kind of what to do. Like specifically you will know what to do by offering something, a bit more energy towards something very specific, in particular when it comes to the very specific goal indeed. So this is a wonderful person who is gonna have a really nice impact on your life. And also on another hand, what is also gonna get you in a certain way this month, you know, a bit of a narrow-mindedness here. You're gonna come across the person here at around the mid-July again. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that person is gonna feel, that person is gonna make you feel not really good about yourself, purely because you're not gonna be able to understand how that person doesn't understand what you understand. It's just not gonna make sense to you. And that we're talking about things that are pretty obvious here indeed, but also on another hand, there's some kind of maliciousness that you're gonna become aware of that person as well. So that in itself, did you hear this? Dun, dun, da, 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 dun, dun. You see, this is a sign. I don't know, did you hear the siren? Woo! Pisces, this is your sign, my darling. So basically, that person is really going to kind of, it's not only about the narrow-mindedness. You're just going to find yourself like thinking, my God, am I really like so clever? Am I so intelligent? Am I so spiritually intelligent? How come I understand this and that person doesn't? But it's not about it. You will subconsciously know that there is a bit more to it here, okay? And that in itself is just basically also going to lead towards you recognizing some kind of maliciousness when it comes to that person. And you know what, this is going to really kind of that narrow-minded person will actually play really important role in your eyes, because they will open your eyes. They will actually really open your eyes. And that in itself, for one, it's going to make you aware of exactly which plans do you need to cancel. It's to do with a certain cancellation of plans, and at the same time it's going to lead towards you canceling certain plans. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm like in a weird mood today. Like, and then also that person is going to make you like to cancel like a certain plans, but at the same time, you know, it is also kind of gonna make you aware that this cancellation of these plans is going to be quite good for you, because they did make you feel quite pessimistic, because you knew already that you don't want to do this, and it's a lot to do with the unfulfilled hopes as well. So it's just basically, this is only going to be your own kind of personal confirmation, and you are actually going to feel good about it. You're going to feel kind of very rewarding in so many different ways. And I also see like the moment of justice here. You know, you have been waiting for this, my gorgeous Pisces. Somebody has done something to you not that long ago, and you were worrying about it so much. So now you're going to hear quite important news about the actual justice, and it's going to be really important to understand this, that this is going to make you feel good. It's going to be very rewarding. It's what you wanted, but at the same time you're going to feel very self-satisfied, but it's more about the actual advice that you're going to gain through this situation. It's advice, your own advice, that you're going to actually gain through this experience, my gorgeous Pisces. So this is really, really good indeed. And then on another hand, you know, by the end of the month, you're also, this is a big moment here, what is going to give you hope and lots of optimism and lots of good feeling. You know, the fact that, you know, you're going to become aware of a very important invitation and the actual opportunity, but you're only going to become aware of this like kind of invitation and opportunity that actually these are just the beginning stages, but it's needed when it comes to your life. This is going to seem very delicious in so many different ways. You're going to find this very attractive, you know, and appealing, you know, and on so many different levels indeed. You are going to find a bit of a challenge around it, but then you're going to be absolutely fine. You need to understand that this is the time when you're emotionally going to get restored and healed as well. So it's all about the moderation, balance, and harmony, you know, at the same time. So just be patient, my gorgeous Pisces, and also it's all about like kind of like a lot, you're like a mixing and blending things together in order to actually create something completely brand new. What you're gonna be doing, it's gonna be big. What you're gonna start, it's gonna be important. And I mentioned this before when it comes to the March and April 2023. Yes, when it comes to March and April 2023, you know, there is so many elements like I can see that you're gonna have there that you couldn't possibly dream at this moment in time. You couldn't have possibly imagined this, but in the best possible way. So in order to make the most of it right now, it's all about you understanding that this is your own victory. It's coming, and also the choices that you're going to be making and faces are going to bring you really kind of like a very much so important recognition, like important public recognition and success. You know, you're going to find this rewarding in so many different ways. When it comes to your nutrition and health, my gorgeous Pisces, what I was going to say is that, like, you know, you are also going to have a quite sensitive bones, and you're also going to have a sensitive teeth. So you're going to find yourself, like, you know, throughout the month, every now and then thinking, oh my God, my bones are just suddenly like out of the blue quite sensitive. And this is to do with your own skeleton. It's to do with lots of other signs going through exactly the same thing. What you need to do is to get like a natural form of vitamin D3 supplement. It need to be at around 1,000 IU at least. And also, like, even if you're every single day in the sun, it doesn't really matter. I would 1,000,000%, I would still recommend to actually get a vitamin D3 supplement, whether you believe this or not. It's gonna boost your energy levels, and it's gonna make you kind of less moody. I'm not saying that you're moody, please. I'm just telling you what a wonderful supplement this is. But in this, you know, it helps with so many different things. But in this case, it's gonna help you, my gorgeous Pisces, to actually, you know, with your own skeleton and joints. And, you know, to be quite honest with you, you should be taking vitamin D3 all the time. But when you get vitamin D3, it needs to be superb, because you don't want chemicals out there. Everything is filled with chemicals. You go to the health shop, everywhere there are chemicals, and it's meant to be good for you. So I decided to make my own natural vitamin D3 supplement, and it took me a long time to do this, you see. And this is absolutely without anything, like without without any horrible ingredients, without soya, without sugar, without any additives, vile additives that I can actually put in without people even realizing this. And it's natural, and it's like a high quality ingredients we are talking about here. So this is suitable for vegetarians and vegans and everyone. So this is what I highly recommend you to get, a natural form of vitamin D, which is my own, and the actual link to buy this is in the description below. And also, on another hand, you know what else I was going to say, the sensitivity when it comes to your skin, hair and nails, and the sensitivity inside your mouth. And this in itself requires from you to take a natural zinc picolinate, which is the natural version of the actual, natural version without any chemicals again and things like that, the natural zinc and picolinate, that type of zinc picolinate is like a very kindly easily absorbable indeed. And I really highly suggest you to take a zinc alongside with a natural D3, and this is going to help you with the skin, hair and nails, but it's also going to wonderfully boost your immune system, and it's something that you should be taking all the time. Okay, so I've got a zinc as well, zinc picolinate, and the vitamin D3. This is something I highly recommend you. You need to take this all the time, Pisces. You need to believe me. I've done nutrition for a long time, and I do know what am I talking about. And also, if you're on any other medications, if you are pregnant or if you are breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor. You just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Piscelini, or not. So now going on the very first date is the 2nd of July. The 2nd of July, I really like it because it's all about this message that you're going to receive. It's message that you're going to get. But on the 1st of July, you're already going to have something on your mind, and you're going to be thinking about something persistently, and what you're going to be thinking about, that the message is going to arrive on the 2nd of July. And this message is going to surprise you, like really, because it's going to be kind of out of the blue, but it's all about the emotional confusion that you're going to feel just for a little while. And you need this emotional confusion, because that emotional confusion is the energy that is needed from you to help you to reflect on things like a much deeper, much further, which is exactly what you're gonna do. Very soon you're gonna realize kind of like hidden enemies through this as well. And also this is of course going to work in your favor, because it's going to make you think in a different way. It's going to change your mind with certain things, and now suddenly you're gonna find yourself in between the 2nd and the 21st of July, especially thinking about new possibilities, new relationships. You're gonna also kind of have this ability to kind of look at the things in a different way after that moment in time, because there is something that you will learn, something very sacred, and this is going to lead towards new approaches to old problems, but also it's all coming from the actual new knowledge, because karmically you've been through a lot, my gorgeous Piscelini, indeed. You need to remember this, that this is the time of transformation, so the cycle that has completed itself is about to regenerate indeed. So this is bringing a rather profound change into your life. Okay, by the time we get to the 2nd date, I highly recommend you to get also something like an absolutely gorgeous emerald. It's a fantastic brand new pendant in my store, and it's also brilliant when it comes to psychic feelings, when it comes to intuition. You know, it really increases psychic sensitivity, and it helps you to bring awareness of unknown to conscious recognition. So there is a lot going to be on your mind. There is a lot going to be on your subconscious mind, and the best way to bring this out forward is to like get something like an emerald, which is only going to be enhancing things that should be enhanced, and it's going to make the greatest impact on your life. Because when you find yourself indecisive throughout July, August and September, you wear this and it helps you like to really connect on such a different level, and it also helps you to understand, you know, things directly through your own subconscious mind, which is absolutely brilliant. This gorgeous pendant comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Piscelini, you're also supporting my channel as well, so thank you very much for that. The second important date, it's going to be on the 16th of July. Now, you know, on the 16th of July is just basically, you know, sometimes when we go through change, things are not all like a, you know, like, oh, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, la la la. No, baby, no. On the 16th of July, you're just going to feel a little bit of difficulty when it comes to that transition, and that's absolutely natural because things are changing for you, and you are about to make really kind of big decisions decisions in your life. So this is natural. You need to remember this. You are gonna feel a little bit of resistance to change, but you shouldn't feel resistance to change, you know, because at the same time, this is normal when you feel a little bit of resistance to change, because, you know, it's all about you realizing that, you know, things are changing. But what I really want to say here is, when you feel the resistance to change at around the 16th of July, you must not let that to take the better of you. You must. The answer, my Pisces, is blowing in the wind. The answer will be blowing in the wind. The answer, my Pisces, will be blowing in the wind. The answer will be blowing in the wind. Just remember, my gorgeous Pisces, on the 16th of July, do not feel this change. Do not kind of, you're going to feel this resistance to change, but you must not let that to take the better of you, especially when it comes to you not realizing an important project. Just remember that there is going to be an absolutely mind-blowing important project going on at a time, and you need to remember to not to miss it. You must kind of understand that resistance to change can actually make you to not realize an important project, which is gonna really make your finances so much better, and it's also kind of gonna, it's also pretty much so connected to your experience. So it's all about, you're understanding that it's about the balanced force, a harmony, and it's all about the actual, you understand, you're going to understand at this moment in time, you know, tact is necessary to maintain pace, like absolutely at this moment in time. So it's all in, especially between the 16th of July and the end of that month, it's about this fantastic determination that you're going to feel. The whole new initiative, it's going to come out of it, it's going to make you feel very active, but most importantly, it's about this deep emotional feeling that you're going to feel. You are going to find yourself on such a powerful spiritual quest. You're not going to be able to help yourself. You will just simply want more out of life, simply more want out of everything. You know, things are going to start changing, but on a very unusual level, and it's going to reflect on you in exactly the same way. What you need to remember, it's like to ground yourself by standing up forcefully for what you believe, okay? Your strength and intelligence will most certainly get you truth. So this is a very, very important stage for you, my gorgeous Pisces, indeed. Another thing I was going to recommend you, something absolutely gorgeous here. Look at this bracelet, Jasper. I just can't help with the red crystals. Oh my god. And this one is absolutely gorgeous because this one naturally comes with a hematite, and hematite is also powerful in itself. So this is a natural combination of both crystals in one, and it's also called like a poppy pendant. You see, poppy crystal, and the reason why poppy jasper, sorry, the reason why is because it has got this gorgeous like a shapes like a poppies on it. It's pretty obvious, but absolutely love it. And this helps you quite a lot actually to bring peace and calm at the time of transformation. And this is something that you really need to wear, especially when it comes to like this a little bit of mental clarity and focus, because a lot is going to be going on, a lot that you're going to need to deal with throughout August, July and September 2022, and especially when you need a little bit of peace and calm in order to understand the storm around you. This is something you need to wear, my gorgeous Pisces, indeed. This comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. I have to say that, so thank you very much. The last important date, my gorgeous Pisces, it's going to be on the 26th of July. Now, on the 26th of July, you are kind of going to become aware of the certain incorrect advice. And this is also going to be such a great eye-opener. So on the 26th of July, you're going to become aware of an incorrect advice. And this incorrect advice came to you from the outside influences. And that in itself, it's really kind of going to help you to understand what you should do and what you shouldn't do. What you should sacrifice, what you shouldn't sacrifice. And especially what you shouldn't sacrifice, because it's pointless. And that in itself is just basically gonna make you kind of like a wonder, and it's gonna kind of like really gonna make you question lots of other things, but at the same time, you know, you are doing the right thing, because you are gonna, this is gonna be so beneficial, especially when it comes to the clarity on your life purpose, and in your heart you will know after this moment in time what to do, okay? okay? Because it will confirm something you were thinking about, and this is what this is all going to lead to, and that the outcome of that, the direct outcome, is going to be the actual desire, determination, and a strong willpower. A very, very kind of intelligent choice is going to come out of it, and that intelligent choice is going to make itself known in between the 26th of July and the end of that month. Absolutely remarkable, because it's also to do with your desire, will, and also resolution, my gorgeous Piscelini. Very, very important indeed. Okay, so now I'm just going to see briefly what is going to happen in the first part of July, mid part of July, and the last part of July. Cocolino, just a second, sorry, Coco is just, he was sleeping in the window, but I've just had like too much of the sun going in my face now. I mean, I love the sun, but it's just I had to like close it a little bit. Hi, Cocolino. The answer, my Piscelini, will be blowing in the wind. The answer will be blowing in the wind. So now, my gorgeous Piscelini, in the first part of July, just remember, you have to stay true to yourself. Honestly, it's been enough now. You have to stay true to yourself. You have to stand your ground with those things that you know that they're right, with those things that you know that you believe. The mid part of July, you know, I like this so much because of the news of rather exciting opportunities here. It's going to allow your creativity to go on an absolutely next level. Most importantly, remember to do those things that you are so passionate about. This is important because you're going to find out more about yourself. The last part of July, you know, I like this so much that, you know, on one hand, there's some very kind of great sadness. It's going to start coming to an end. It's all about the healing stages and the process, which is coming slowly to an end. On another hand, the last part of July is also bringing your personal growth that is going to come from challenges. Just remember this. So now, my gorgeous Piscelini, I'm just going to see what's going to happen to those of you in relationship. You need to understand this is very important. Something is slowly going to come to an end, okay? Something that was draining your energy in both of you, and something that was like pretty much so making you feel so indecisive, and it's just put you in the mode where you were actually ignoring too many opportunities because you were focusing on this particular part of your life that slowly came to an end. The change is needed. And the sooner you become aware of this change, as soon as you identify this, is better actually going to be, because you need to identify what this is, because it's been draining your energy for such a long time, but it also made you both to kind of ignore other opportunities, and that is a clear sign that something is just like kind of not clicking right, especially when it comes to maybe the certain stage of your life slowly coming to an end. So you just need to kind of like see what other opportunities you have at this moment in time. For those of you who are single and ready to mingy, my gorgeous Piscelini, there is someone very special that is about to walk into your life, and that person is going to have some kind of similarity with you, especially when it comes to things that you do, things that you work on, and things that you're kind of like focusing on normally. So it's like kind of like that person is sharing also different things when it comes to your own spirituality, but at the same time that person is sharing something to do with the work and career maybe, or that person used to do that work or career. There is some kind of very strong similarity going to be, which is going to put you closer together. That person is going to manifest at a time when you are kind of like facing an important negotiation. At around the time when you're facing an important negotiation, this is going to be the time when you're also going to have a clear sign that somebody very special is about to walk into your life. You will know what to do and you will know where to go. Trust me. Okay, my gorgeous Piscelini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Piscelini. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.